In today's video, we are going to test different AI models for image generation and see which AI model works better when we are working on a portrait. So if you're ready, let's begin. So as you know, there are many AI image generators out there that you can use to generate images or improve or make some changes on an image that you already have, like a photo or a portrait, but not all of them give you the same result, and some of them are better than the others. So for this test, we are going to use this app, Rangi, but you can use any other platform out there to generate AI images. For this video, we are just going to use this app, which has different AI models like Nano Banana 2, C-Dream 5 Lite, C-Dream 4.5, Nano Banana Pro, Qwen Image 2, and so on. The test that we want to do is that we already have some portraits and we want to make some changes, some maybe changes in lighting, in colors, in a portrait, and see which one of them can do this request or this challenge accurately, with better result and higher quality. First of all, if you don't have this app, Rangi, you can get it from the link down in the description, and it has a free plan. You can use it for free to generate different and couple of images every day. Same as any other AI model, you can come here and write your prompt. I'm going to write down, do not change the position or posture, just add blue light effect on the right side of the portrait and add soft yellow backlight behind the character. Let's add this with dark background. Show only the lighting result, not the light source. Now we can here select the AI models that we want. I'm going to select, I'm going to try all of them, but some of them may fail depending on the reason or depending on the how busy is each of these servers. But I'm going to send the request. I'm going to click on generate and it will send all of these requests at once. All right, the results are ready. I just fast forwarded. It took like 2 to 3 minutes to process all of these results. And let's have a look at all of them together. So let's start from the first one. This is done by Qwen Image 2. And one thing, if we want to compare it with the original image, we can click on the compare button here. And then from history, we can select the image that we used. So as you can see, it changed the position. The posture is more or less the same, but the image is not exactly the same as what we had before here. Okay, so even though that the result is it does like okay, the resolution is not so high, but it made some changes in the whole image that we didn't want it. So let's move forward. Let's go for the next option, which is Grok Imagine. Now Grok Imagine kept the same thing, but the result is not so good. You see, it's like foggy a little bit, and it is giving the plastic feeling of AI images. So this one is also not looking so good. This is the result of C-Dream 4.5. Now C-Dream, generally, it is really, really good when you want to work on lighting, on effects, on imagination. If you want to work on these kind of things, C-Dream is the best option. Just look at the lighting on her face or the backlight. It really looks cool. But the bad thing about it is the texture of the skin. You see, it's not really good, even if we want to compare it with the original option that we had. Just compare the skin. You can see that this one is much better. The texture is much better. Here there are some dark or light spots on the skin which we don't want it. So even though that C-Dream did a good job on lighting, the skin texture is not really good. So let's continue. This one is C-Dream 5 Lite. again, Seedream is really good on lighting, but just look at the skin texture. It is obvious that it is not so good. Even you can exactly see these light and dark spots on the face. This is the result of Nano Banana 2, and you can see it is much better comparing to the previous options that we had. The skin texture is really good. The lighting is okay. It's not as good as Seedream, but it is reasonable and it is good, especially if you want to work on portraits, on photography or images that you have taken. It's really, really good option to use Nano Banana 2. So let's go for the next one. This is Nano Banana Pro. Again, the lighting is good. The backlight is perfect. Let me zoom in. Also, the skin texture looks really amazing as well. So till now, Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana Pro are the best options. Let's continue. Here we have Flux Klein, which it doesn't have very high resolution, but the lighting looks also somehow cool, but the resolution and the skin texture, it's not as good as Nano Banana. So let's continue. This is done by Flux Context, which you can see it's just changed everything. We can see the plastic style of the AI image generated, and this is one of the worst examples. The next one is 2.7. Now, even though that the image itself, it's really good, it changed the position and posture. But if you zoom in, the image was generated really good. I really like this backlight, separating our subject from the background. It's really, really good. But maybe if you work on your prompt and try it a couple of times, you can get better results with the same position and posture that you had at the beginning. And the last result is from GPT image 1.5. Again, the lighting is good, but the resolution is not very good. And I think if we compare it with the original, it should not be the same, right? It has some changes in the face. I think the person in the original image looks a bit thinner in her face. So these were the results. I think the best of them was Nano Banana Pro and Nano Banana 2. The good thing about Nano Banana 2 is that here it kept this natural light that we had earlier. Here we have it, but it's less. We have more blue light on the face. So based on this test, the best AI model to work on a portrait is Nano Banana Pro and Nano Banana 2. Now I want to show you another trick here. Let's say I like this Nano Banana 2 result, but I want to work more on the skin to get a better skin texture and also to upscale the image to get a higher resolution. If you're using Rangi, you can come to the Pro tab. Here under Enhancement, we have Crystal, Magnific, and Skin. But before we use this, because this image is 4000 into 4000, it is a big image, it is better to decrease the size a little and then upscale it. This way, we will get a better result by the end. It's a very good trick, and also it will cost us less. So I'm gonna come here under Resize tool. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna click here to select an image from our history. And here I can say, decrease the size to like 25% and save it as a new image, apply resizing. Now, for example, if you are using Photoshop, you can do this thing in Photoshop as well. So this is the result we got. This is the resolution, but the image and the coloring and the lighting is still the same. So I'm just going to drag and drop it here. And now I'm going to click on Crystal. Here I can, for example, increase the size to like 6 times more. And it will cost me, for example, 80 cents. If I go 4 times more to get to the previous resolution, it will cost me 20 cents. So I'm going to send, let me just clear the results. And I'm going to send this request. Also, I'm going to send the same request to Magnific. Magnific uses FreePic platform. This is another platform. Crystal is using Replicate. Again, when you get this plugin, you have to connect this plugin to different platforms to use each tool. For example, if we come to settings, here under API keys, you can connect this app to different platforms like Replicate, FreePic, Kai.ai, and Google AI. By just going to that platform, for example, for Replicate, you can come to replicate.com, create an account here, then go to your account, go to billing first, add some credit like $1, $5, whatever you want based on your needs. This won't expire. It's not like a subscription. It's like a credit that you add, and anytime you need, you can use it. And then come to API tokens, write a random name here, whatever you like, click on create token, then something like this will be created. You come here, click on copy token, and then come here, click on paste and save it. Then this app, this Rangi app will be connected to Replicate. Now you can do the same for FreePic. For FreePic, you can come to freepik.com/developers/dashboard/API key. I will put the link down in the description as well. And then under billing, you can connect your billing. And then under API setting, it will give you a key. All you need to do is to just click on copy and paste it here and save it. And the way FreePic works, it will cost you some amount of money, and at the end of the month, it will charge you. You can set different limits based on your own need. For example, I put a limit of 10 euro that every month I don't cross that amount, and you can increase or decrease that amount as you wish. So let's go back to our Pro tab. So the result of Crystal is ready, but I want to show you the result for Magnific and for a skin. So under Magnific, I'm going to come here to precision, and here for a scale factor, I'm going to select 4x, and for image type, I'm going to select Sublime. So here it will be the result. I'm going to click on generate. It will send the request to FreePic website. I'm going to also come to a skin, and here I'm going to put it on faithful, and that's it. Click on generate. Now it will send both requests to FreePic platform. Both Skin and Magnific use FreePic. So I'm going to fast forward until the result of these two requests are ready. Okay, so the results are ready. Let's look at all of them together. So I'm going to come here. This is Crystal. If I zoom in, you can see all the details perfectly. It is amazing, isn't it? Just come here. Let's zoom in. It really looks cool. Now I can compare it with the original image we got from Nano Banana 2. I think it was this one. Yeah. Let's zoom in and let's compare, for example, this eye. You can see here it is much sharper. We have way more details and it looks really amazing. We have more detailed skin texture here. Just look at the details around the eye. It's amazing. So this was the result of Crystal. Now let's look at Magnific. Magnific and Crystal has really similar results. I just wanted to show you how similar they are. The only difference that they have, if I click on compare, this is Crystal, so let's zoom in. The only difference that they have is that Magnific, you can see it here, Magnific has more realistic noises. Look at the eye here and compare it to here. Crystal very little has the plastic feeling, but under Magnific, you can feel the noises like this image was taken by a camera. This is the main difference between these two AI models. And now let's look at Skin. So this is done by a Skin feature of Magnific. And if we zoom in, the thing is that it will recreate the skin texture based on its training. So if I want to compare it with Magnific Upscale, if I zoom in on this eye, look at here. This is for Magnific, this is for skin. Look at the eyelashes here. This is a mistake, right? This should never happen because here we had some lines on the texture of the skin. It hallucinated and converted that line to eyelash. But here, it didn't make that mistake on their skin. It used its own trainings and knowledge to recreate the scene. Look at the reflection on the eye. It's different from the original, but it is really good. It may not be the exact same thing that we had originally, but regarding the skin texture, regarding all the details, it has less mistakes and it is much better. We can just go around and look at different parts of this image. You can compare the texture of different parts and you can see how cool a skin feature is. Look at this eye. Let's compare it together. We have better eyelashes here. Here on this left side of the eye, it's not very clear. Eyebrows, I think here it's much better. Let's look at the hair. Let's come here. Well, here it is blurry, so we don't have much details. But at the top, I think here we have some details for the hair. Yeah, it looks really amazing. And this skin feature is one of the best things that you can, at the same time, you can upscale and also recreate the skin. You see this result is 4800 by 4800. Okay, so we upscale the image and at the same time recreated the skin texture plus the rest of the details that we had here, which is really cool. So I want you to leave a comment and let me know which one of these do you think was the best. Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2, and for upscale, which one do you think is the best option? Again, if you don't have Rangi, I will put the link down in the description so you can download it. And if you are interested in this kind of trainings, you can leave a comment below and like this video. So this way I will understand you are interested in this kind of trainings and tutorials and I will make more of them for you. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click on subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our upcoming trainings and tutorials on AI models. That would be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you soon on another training.